Y'all, it looks like Kanye West's marriage to Bianca Censori might be over already, because word on the streets is that Bianca is filing for divorce and dumping him. If you haven't heard, Kanye just got sued by his former assistant for allegedly S.Aing her while she worked for him at Yeezy. Child, it's starting to look like half the men in Hollywood be putting their hands on people's daughters without permission. But Bianca is not about to stand for this, especially since Kanye's accuser leaked the nasty text messages that Kanye allegedly sent her and claims to have videos. Girl, Kanye might be getting the Diddy treatment, and Bianca is not about to sit around and go down with him. Kanye West was the last person we thought would get involved in something like this, because he's known for exposing other celebs and spilling the tea about the deepest, darkest sides of the industry. He was the first one to warn us about Diddy when he revealed that Diddy was under the control of some very powerful people in Hollywood.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't. The truth is gonna be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never kill nobody, right? I'm the that never kill nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
He has also spilled tea about the Hollywood elites and the roles they play in running the industry and keeping black celebs in line. So we kind of thought that he was one of the few celebs who had their heads on straight. I mean, he did Pete Davidson to the point where Pete had to go to therapy, and he has a habit of slamming Kim and calling her a bad mom. But we never thought that he would be accused of something like S.A. The woman who accused him claims to be his former personal assistant, Lauren Pichata, whom he first hired to work on his Yeezy fashion line during the first season of the brand. She claimed that she also worked with him on a couple of songs from his album Donda. However, she isn't credited on any of the tracks on the album, so there's no way to know which songs she collaborated on. She also claimed that he then hired her to work as his personal assistant, paying her $1 million annual salary. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds super sus because most personal assistants don't earn anywhere close to that. For example, his ex-wife Kim was reportedly paying her then assistant Stephanie Shepard only $65,000, and allegedly when Stephanie asked for a raise, Kim fired her. According to reports, Kim seemed more than happy with Stephanie until she asked for a raise. Kim had been paying Stephanie $65,000 a year. She'd been working for Kim for 3 years with no raise and knew it was time to ask. Steph asked for a $20,000 raise and Kim got mad, even though she was worth more than $200 million at the time. According to reports, celebrity assistants make between $80,000 and $150,000 yearly as their base pay. So Kanye West paying Lauren $1 million was definitely more than generous, and it makes me wonder if there was an ulterior motive involved right from the start. According to reports, Lauren was primarily supporting herself via an OnlyFans profile in 2021 when she met West. She says he hired her to work on the first season of his Yeezy women's fashion line, and they ended up collaborating on 3 tracks from his Donda album. Pichata does not have any formal credits on the record, however. West subsequently hired Pichata as his personal assistant with an annual salary of $1 million on the condition that she was available 24/7. She says she agreed to the terms. She claimed that she continued to do her OnlyFans on the side, and Kanye had no issues with that until 2022, when he suddenly asked her to be godlike. He asked her to shut down her OnlyFans in exchange for another $1 million, and she agreed. However, that's when things started to go wrong. According to reports, after she closed the account, she claimed she was bombarded with explicit text messages from West, including adult videos. Pichata also claims he while talking to her on the phone, and that on one occasion he pleasured himself in front of her after trapping her in a private room on his plane. This is concerning, but it's not the first time that we have heard of Kanye and his erratic and inappropriate behavior. Last year, multiple employees of his Yeezy fashion line told Rolling Stone he had played adult films during staff meetings and showed an intimate photograph of his then wife, Kim Kardashian, in job interviews. Talk about inappropriate. He has also been quite open about his struggle struggles with adult movies and how it almost destroyed his life. He had a really bad addiction, so it's not all that hard to believe that he did the things that he was accused of doing. Anywho, Lauren also claimed that he would send her vulgar text messages describing the things he wanted to do to her. She claimed that he would say stuff like, "See, my problem is I be wanting to F, but then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they been F'd while I'm F'ing them. Then I want her to cheat on me." He would apparently go on to describe his intimate fantasies with vulgar language. Another time she claimed that he texted her saying, "Is my D It is. This effing is D of mine. I'm going to beat this D for being effing. I'm going to stare at pictures of white women with black behinds and beat the ish out of my D, beating the ish out of this big black C." Child, that's a lot. Lauren also claimed that Kanye was obsessed with the size of her boyfriend's packages, if you know what I mean. Again, this isn't surprising because we all remember how obsessed Kanye was with the size of Pete Davidson's package when he was dating Kim. According to Charlemagne the God, Kanye reportedly told him, "My wife is effing a white boy with a 10-inch D and you won't help me?"
I'm like, yo, you know Pete is my friend, right? So he's going on, and then finally he goes, "My wife is out here f***ing a white boy with a 10-inch and you won't help me? My wife is out here f***ing a white boy with a 10-inch and you telling me that's your friend, but you're supposed to be culture?" He's screaming on the phone.
Somebody help.
Entertaining.
Yes.
Entertaining. Hilarious.
What am I supposed to do but laugh at that?
I'm gonna walk out the goddamn.
So I want to.
Yeah, that's just weird, especially because Kanye has been dating multiple women at the time. It was kind of hypocritical of him to come for Kim like that, especially about her personal life, which was none of his business because they were already in the process of finalizing their divorce. Lauren also claimed to have multiple texts and videos between them, including videos of Kanye allegedly getting his freak on with the model. Allegedly, this happened when he was married to Bianca, meaning that he cheated on her, allegedly. After the harassing text, he allegedly promoted Lauren to chief of staff and gave her a $4 million salary. However, he fired her in October 2022 and offered her a $3 million severance, which he never fulfilled. She's suing him for wrongful termination, SH, breach of contract, and a hostile work environment. And if Kanye thinks that he's going to have Bianca as a shoulder to cry on, well, he's about to be very disappointed because word on the streets is that Bianca is planning to ditch him. Now, I would have thought that him making her dress weird and almost naked in the streets would have been enough for her to file for divorce, but nope. However, the lawsuits and the cheating were the last straw for her, and she has allegedly been talking to a divorce lawyer to figure things out. It looks like things are about to get even messier for Kanye from here because something tells me that his second divorce is going to be even worse. Fans commented, "He absolutely said this, and as much as people say Kim's tape is what her kids should be most afraid of seeing when they grow up, this and 1 million other things Ye have done is the real horror, especially the consistent and degrading of women. The fact that legit sounds like something he would say is the scary part. I'm not even surprised. And what the F is actually going on? He guilty AF. By the way, he looks like he would actually say things like this. Girl, this is a mess, and it looks like Kanye is in deep trouble, but let me know what you think about this, then check out this next video.